Black people and their ancestors made a huge investment into the United States, and this is a partial accounting of it. Where is my $294,474? Now, most of you are probably saying, what the heck am I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about in this era where Black people are under attack by the President of the United States and his cabinet, and all of the actions that have been taken to diminish the contribution of Black people, African Americans, to the United States and the building of this country, I decided to do a little project and come up as best I could with the value of the contribution of slaves to the development and building of the United States of America. I put a statement lining it out at the beginning of this video. You can go back and pause it. But the bottom line is, with an average of 2 million slaves over the whole history of slavery in the United States, and I went from 1619 to 1865, 246 years. And what it came up with is an amount over $13 trillion of uncompensated labor that went into the building of this country. And that was calculated at the current federal minimum wage of $7.25 per hour, based on 10-hour workdays over all those years and all those people. And if you take that amount of uncompensated labor, you divide it by the current approximate population of Black people in the United States, which is about 44,213,000, somewhere in that range. We're about 13% of the population. You come out with $294,474 per person, man, woman, child. And I did this exercise just to emphasize the investment that Black people and the slaves have put into this country. This was cut off when slavery ended. Okay, it's not going through all of the trials and tribulations of after that. And it also doesn't take into account the pain and suffering, loss of freedom, displacement, all those things. But I did this so that when people start talking about things in the abstract, oh, that's water under the bridge, oh, we don't have anything to do with that, we didn't have anything, that amount is over half of the real gross domestic product of the United States in today's dollars. And that gross domestic product is somewhere around $24 trillion. So I just did this to shed some light on what was extracted, what was invested, blood, sweat, tears, death, abuse by my ancestors and our ancestors into this United States. So when people say we built this country, they're not lying. So all I want to do is point this out and say one word. When you talk about black people, when you try to denigrate black people, you try to tell them go back where they came from, when you try to diminish slavery and all of this horrors, you need to stop, shut up, and put some respect on the name and the memory of the slaves that helped build the United States of America and their descendants.